back to the Salty Show, and welcome back to our Total War Empire campaign as the France, well, not really the France Republic, the France Empire, I guess, the France Kingdom or Nation, you'd say, using the amazing Durango Overhaul mod. Hope you guys are doing well today, and if you are, like and subscribe as always. But without further ado, we are into the thick of it, working towards our imperial goals of conquering Europe. I actually have a new town, and it's, ooh, a new town in Paris itself. Wow, 25.7 million. I did not realize how many people lived in Paris. I'm going to risk it and get another school. A school in Lyon. Yeah, we should be fine. And we can go ahead and upgrade our college here as well. That's going to be amazing and helpful. And having another school will give us another platform to research things with. Meanwhile, on the war front, the United Provinces are engaging us as always. And I'm thinking... Let's go make sure we're raiding. Just...
Votre Majesté. Les navires ne peuvent pas passer là.
Oh, can we not? Multiple nations. We can hit that for some reason. But if we do this... there goes all of their income. Which will probably start making this army starve. And it looks like Spain is making its way towards the Netherlands or Amsterdam.
Milord, discrétion.
With that in mind, let's go spy about, see what the other nations are dealing with here. I was really hoping Spain would lose Flanders and we could kind of secure our northern borders here. It does not appear like that is going to be the case, though. Hey, we do have two... I have a fairly good army sitting here. The question is where to use them. Do we have military access through Spain? We do indeed. I think we try to make a march for the Rhineland. It's a very sizable army led by Camille de Houston. And we will march to claim that city for ourselves. We've already spent what little money we had. Our southern border is protected somewhat. Meanwhile, our northern border definitely sitting a bit more interesting. We'll go to repair what we can. Holding on to New France would be nice, considering our allies don't seem like they'll be taking the measures to secure... Oh, they are actually. They are building here, finally. Okay, good. So they will continue to do what is needed and what is right. Louisiana is doing it well. Our territories down here...
À gauche, marchez. Préparez vos ordres, marchez.
We shall try to push them next turn, I think, with a general. See what happens. Let me very quickly. I try not to blow your all's ear off in the audio recordings, but then I managed to make it extremely too quiet. Same goes in my voice. Might turn it up just a little bit here. But I'm... Oh! New Spain pulled back. Well, if that's the case, we might be able to lay claim to Amsterdam. We could push their fleet out.
Votre Majesté?
Oui, monsieur. I'd rather secure the Rhineland since it's already Catholic.
Vos ordres, Votre Majesté?
It would mean...
Votre Majesté?
It's also rather wealthy.
Attaquez!
Yeah, we will march to take on the Rhineland.
Que voulez-vous?
it does also come with a school.
Discrétion garantie. Je me cache.
I mean, it is a little presumptuous giving Spain potentially Amsterdam, but oh well.
Oui, oui, monsieur.
I think raiding.
Préparez-vous pour la bataille.
Yeah, raiding is a little smarter.
Oui, oui, monsieur.
Let's give them a new 6 rate. We're now sitting at 3 6 rates, 2 brigs, a flute. And we could continue making more. I do want us to research the ring bayonet, though. What to do? Man, we almost got our asses handed to us in the last episode.
Monsieur?
Let's go back to replenishing these forces. We could try to build a fort.
Votre Majesté?
1,500 is way cheaper than 4K.
Milord?
We would just need to make sure we build it next to the city.
En avant!
So perhaps right there, that will hold the natives back. And plus, I don't want to work on defending our native allies' territory for too long. That's not our goal. Is it worth building a farm in the Newlands? No.
Votre Majesté?
Because we need a
Oui?
general.
Monsieur?
Huh.
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres?
Still no general. They have
Right.
one, though, and then 2 garrison units. I think
Monsieur?
we will beat them in a outright assault. So we are going to try and do that. And meanwhile, do we have the cash? No, all we could get would be a sloop.
Officier sur le pont.
I don't want another sloop necessarily. There's no solid benefit to buying or getting them. We could pump another militia unit out down there and bolster our southern border just a bit more. Or we could go to upgrade some of this stuff. Let's go for that.
Tenez-vous
If we're
prêts?
gonna hold New France or Quebec, it needs to be worth us holding it. Right now it's not. It's losing money, actually. So let's hope for the best. And see what happens. Feels very strange being back in Empire. I will say one thing. I know they might be brought up in the first episode, as I'm recording this before its release, of Empire 2. I could not... Ooh, Hessen has been liberated. I couldn't really
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres?
insist on playing that. It seemed like it did a little too much for my liking. With Hessen... Man, I've never seen Hessen liberated before, so... Marie the First... Alright, how about trade and that? No? Okay. All that. Before I do that... Ooh, Hessen actually got a sizable little garrison immediately off the
À votre
rip.
service. Je surveille vos ennemis. J'attends vos ordres.
How intriguing.
Monsieur? Oui, monsieur. Préparez-vous pour la
Alright, we'll
bataille.
pull that army away. Alright, their demands. Trade, military, military. Fine. Granted, that seems rather expensive, but it could be well worth the money if we have an ally. We just have to do the hard job of keeping said ally.
Tenez-vous prêts.
No ability to build a fort there. Can we recruit a general here?
En attente de vos ordres.
Nicolas Lefray, a 25-year-old, very young for command.
Monsieur, vos ordres? Ils sont faits.
But if he can secure the
Village
Dutch
assiégé.
Guyana, that is a extremely profitable region that we could take. That would boost our coffers to expand our European conquest. And also, aligning ourselves with the Rhineland or Hessen, they're a Catholic nation in the middle of Europe. And I see no reason not to push that.
À gauche, marchez. Aux armes.
Mes yeux sont les vôtres.
They have a new royal heir, and Elizabeth. And the 3-color printing. I do love the historical tidbits that you get. You know, the flute is a trade ship, right? Yeah, merchantman. Let's see if we can go trade with it. Head to Brazil. Go make us some money. The Iroquois are doing nothing for now, and I'm okay with that. We're laying siege to them here.
Village assiégé.
They actually let us hold them out. They're going to assault next turn. I don't think they're going to let us just take it from them. Lyon is done building, meaning we can start working on things outside of just the college. I think Lyon is going to work on... Lyon will probably be our economic grower here, and we can immediately upgrade it, and we will. The people are a little against our rule growing concern there, but we could build a couple more fancy buildings or coaching inns that definitely would mitigate the rising influence of intelligence. And we should have a battle coming up. Yes, the United Provinces have struck forth. 628, they are bringing themselves a garrison line infantry unit, which is far better than our colonial militia. But fingers crossed, we have the manpower. We can beat them. Let us find out. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the battlefield today, as we've been given this lovely hill to defend from, with our general, even at his prime young age of 25, understands the value of a hill through his tactics and his survival out in the wilderness. And the United Provinces forces are faced with the difficult challenge of coming out to face us on this hill. They're doing so rather slowly, staying very perfectly formed and marching up while their natives are supporting their flank. Their citizenry will probably be of no issue to us. But we do have quite the deadly battleground before us. I am going to, before the fighting shoots, pull the general off of this little bit here, so he doesn't accidentally get shot. But speaking of shooting, it seems they are starting to run, meaning we should be in range rather shortly. Oh, they are entering our range, and we are letting whip. Lovely. You can see some headshots going off in the distance here. And they have a horrible climb today. This is not something I'd ever sign our warriors up for here. Trying to march their way up this gigantic mountain. Honestly, this is not a hill. This is a mountaintop. We are receiving some return fire. Let's use our numbers as we need and start flanking the enemy here. As this poor unit is being decimated from a glorious high top advantage here. Let's line our boys up here. Into position, lads. Good lord. That is going to break my audio one day. Aim, lads. Let them have it. Gorgeous stuff. Very quickly, I am going to turn down the effects noise just a little bit. I didn't turn it down loud enough, apparently. Jesus Christ. Sorry, everybody. Move our men around here. We're going to get an even better position on their flanking. This unit is holding rather well. Nothing compared to our brave boys up here. Oh, that man just got a headshot. We are now actively engaging their rear. Quite the horrible sight, honestly. Yeah, they're starting to waver. They're poorly formed. Less than 150 men left. Compared to us, we've only lost about 12 up here in this one unit. All other units have received no casualties whatsoever to speak of. If we speed it up, I bet they will falter soon enough. 100 men left. They're steady, but they're disorganized. They're actually kind of bringing it back, but being under a 90 men, they are only forming one line now, but their flag still stands. Let's see what they're willing to do. The firelock armed citizenry are definitely not too of note. Hit them with a solid volley. It seems we might actually have to go hunting. Pull them out. The aligned infantry or the garrison has come back. Yeah, the armed citizenry here will break eventually. Start closing the gap on them. Yeah, they are kind of actually rotating. Pesky natives. You guys can deal with them. That was almost dangerous. I don't know where they're going now. Go for a melee on them. Tell you what, give me the general here. Alright, we are immediately breaking them. You might need to run. Their general is being lined up and will be slaughtered. He's apparently committed himself to a warrior's death instead of going back to his government empty-handed. Currently the only one left in that unit. Oh, it's just the general now. Can we kill him in time? Doesn't look like it. Okay, they are definitely doing... Run that way. Oh, you guys are not running fast enough. That should be enough. Plug your bayonet. Go in for the kill. How about we not hit our general? Close the gap on these guys. This native unit is trying to flank us. Alright, it has finally entered our kill box, though. Beautiful stuff. We're finally decimating them. A melee unit, while extremely deadly, not too deadly when it's the last thing alive and the AI can't figure out what to do in the city, or the colony, is ours. Victory! A heroic one indeed, and the first one to the general of 25 years old. Let's rejoin him on the campaign map. And I would call that a blazing success to Nicholas Lefayette, losing only 207 colonial men in the coat, and the city shall fall to us by the end of this turn. I feel like I'm putting on a bit too much of a British accent, considering I'm playing as the French Empire, but I promise you would not want me doing a French accent. That would be more appalling. He did earn a patriotic sword, granting 2 morale in battle, and we secured Dutch Guyana. Very nice. Go ahead and merge our troops here, as we won't need them much. There we go. You can go out, kick them from our port, please. And we have now secured a gold mine as well. Yeah, granting us quite the income. The only thing we would need would be some religion. actually burn that down. That would give us even more. Alright. We do also have a gold mine here that would bring us a lot of wealth. Heading up to Quebec. Things are fairly quiet considering what we were at risk of. Research is going well. Lovely. The unfortunate thing is the Netherlands has managed to pull itself into its main city, giving it almost a full stack. Truly unfortunate. And one I'm not sure.
Tenez-vous prêts? Oui, Miller.
We have quite a lot of good forces here. We might actually need to upgrade this because it does grant happiness. Let's go ahead and knock that out. And I definitely don't want to run the risk of losing our main army in Europe. That would be a mistake beyond question. We could upgrade this, the governor's residence. Is there any reason? No, the governor's... No. We definitely need to upgrade it. Keep it on this line. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. And we do have access to Brazil right there. That would be a perfect trading port if we can get all them rolling. You continue making your way to Brazil, though, to scout it out. And let's see what happens.
En avant! Marchez! Préparez-vous pour la bataille!
Alright, so they are maintaining defensive nature. We just don't have the forces to assault them, though. Ooh! But we can catch their army since they try to move. And we most definitely will. This will actually be the battle that decides Camilo de Houston versus Hendrik van Nassau-Ulrich. Man, that is a name. But let's see if he can stand up against French might. Hello everybody and welcome to the battlefield. Don't know what just happened here. I feel the recording tab is the same button for apparently organizing an army, but we are deploying into the field of battle as quickly as we can. This will be an actual battle. They do have a bit of a high ground there that we're going to need to be careful. Try to get our skirmishers in position. As swiftly as possible, as these cannons are horribly inaccurate and I'd rather them not engage our men here. They do actually appear get our lancers over where they're needed. Try to break them out. Couple of dead corpses. We'll see how bad these cannons do in a minute, I guess. That one was very close to Alrighty. We're going to immediately learn from our lesson. Halt fire. Ooh, a lovely little barrage into the forest there. We're engaging them over the rail there, or over the road. Pull our cav out. Please run. See if I can lure them out. It does appear to be working. Wow, it actually seems to be working really well. Alright, let's move our cav in there. Beautiful work. Now let's go in for a kill on their general. We're doing a lovely job of decimating that unit. Our cav has entered the back line of the enemy. Striking their general down will give us a swift victory, but the enemy has turned their infantry around. The general has fallen, though. A gruesome battlefield, but one that we are winning. Go slaughter them. Doing an excellent job. Now that general's gonna die. Let's actually get our cav over here. All that remains is this little pocket of line infantry that are routing off the field. And it appears victory is ours as the enemy routs from the field. We will definitely be using this time to slaughter their actual army and end any form of United Province resistance. Oh, don't do that. There we go, they routed. I was gonna say, thought we won the battle. But that is it for the United Province's main force. Let's see if their capital even stands. A swift and glorious victory, and I do think we actually have the chance to lay siege to them if no one else does it before us. But with that, that's fine. We might need to replenish our forces first. See what we can do there. But with that, everybody, I'm going to call today's episode. If you enjoyed the battles of today, as we are slowly but surely just subduing the United Provinces into our kingdom, like and subscribe as always. Without further ado, I cannot wait to see you guys in the next episode. But till then, I have been your host. I'm going to start stuttering, apparently. I have been your host, Salty, and my co-host, Winston. And we will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out, everybody.